Welcome back to the CCA-F Learning Series. Concept 2, Human-in-the-Loop Design. We know that agentic systems need human oversight at critical moments. Today, we answer the hardest question that creates: where in the loop, and why exactly there? Let's go. Quick recap from Concept 1. Agentic systems introduce 3 risk properties: irreversible, cascading, opaque, and Anthropic's response, the minimal footprint principle. Today, we go one level deeper into the hardest question that principle raises. If we accept that agent systems need human oversight at critical moments, the immediate question is, where? Not should humans be in the loop. We settled that. That answer is yes. The question is where in the loop? When? And why exactly there? Because the answer determines whether your system is safe and productive or just a manual workflow with extra steps. Most people's first instinct is review everything. Put a human at every step. Think about what this actually does. You have just rebuilt a manual workflow with extra steps. The productivity gain from agentic AI disappears. Added overhead without proportional risk reduction. Added overhead, zero productivity gain. This is not human-in-the-loop design. It is fear, masquerading as governance. The right answer is surgical. A checkpoint belongs at the exact point where 3 conditions converge simultaneously. Not where it is convenient, not where someone feels nervous. Where 3 specific conditions all line up at once. That intersection, and only that intersection, is where you place your checkpoint. The goal? Minimum interventions. Maximum risk reduction. Condition 1. Human expertise is irreplaceable at that boundary, not just preferred. It is not a human should review this. It is at this specific point, the human has knowledge the AI structurally cannot have. The AI brings pattern recognition, speed, scale, and consistency, genuinely valuable. But patient history, regulatory context, ethical nuance, organizational precedent, these are not things the AI is bad at. They are things the AI has no access to. That structural gap is the condition. Condition 2. The correction cost here is the lowest it will ever be, making this the rational moment for human review. Errors do not get cheaper to fix downstream. They get dramatically more expensive. Stage 1. Before it becomes input to anything, costs 1 review conversation. Stage 2. After it has been built on, costs that plus rework. Stage 3 costs all of the above plus everything those stages produced. Stage 4, enormous. A mistake caught here, 1 conversation. The same mistake 5 steps later, everything those steps produced, plus rework, plus cascading corrections. Condition 3, the reversibility gate. Actions exist on a spectrum. At one end, fully reversible, generating a draft report. You can change it, no consequences yet. In the middle, semi-reversible. A confirmed diagnosis triggers expectations. Costly to reverse, but not yet permanent. At the other end, irreversible. Treatment administered. That action has happened. The checkpoint belongs at the crossing point, where what comes next can no longer be easily undone. Human judgment at the last moment, before consequences become permanent. Let's make this concrete. A medical AI agent processes radiology scans, CT and MRI images. The agent flags potential anomalies and drafts a preliminary report. Highly capable, very fast. But before that report becomes a confirmed diagnosis and triggers a treatment order, a radiologist must review it. Why exactly there? First, the radiologist has patient history, comorbidities, Brier scans, context the agent structurally cannot access. Second, catching a misdiagnosis before treatment costs one radiologist review. Catching it after a treatment course has begun costs patient harm, legal liability, and significant remediation resources. Third, a confirmed diagnosis triggering treatment is semi-reversible. The treatment itself is irreversible. The checkpoint sits at the last reversible boundary. All three conditions converge at the radiologist review. That is not a coincidence. That is checkpoint design.
Two patterns reinforce checkpoint design. The first is grounding. Once the radiologist validates the diagnosis, subsequent agentic steps, treatment planning, dosing calculations, follow-up scheduling, can run with reduced oversight. The validated diagnosis is a trusted foundation. Everything downstream inherits that trust. The second is environment isolation. Keeping agents in staging before production enforces reversibility by architecture, not agent behavior. Even if a checkpoint fails, the blast radius is contained. Production is physically off limits. These do not replace checkpoints. They multiply their effectiveness.
The clean definition. A human-in-the-loop checkpoint belongs where human expertise is irreplaceable, correction cost is at its lowest, and reversibility is about to end. All three, simultaneously, at one point. And the governing principle. The goal is not maximum oversight. Minimum checkpoints, delivering maximum risk reduction.
In Concept 3, we go into multi-agent systems and orchestration patterns, hub and spoke design, task decomposition, how agents hand off to each other. It builds directly on what we covered today. If this helped, please like the video. Subscribe to BornToSkill on YouTube at born_to-skill. Follow us on X and Instagram at the same handle. See you in Concept 3.